So let's go put it in details.js. So details is what? A class. So I can't use any hooks in here, which is unfun. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say import theme context from /theme context. And unfortunately, it's a lot weirder to use context with classes. So what I'm going to do here, where the button is, we have to do theme context.consumer, and then inside of this, you're provided a function. So inside of this, I get a function here with the theme back. And then here, I can use this theme I can read from the theme. So let's put theme hook. And then here, I can just move my button up into this. And I can say style equals background color theme hook 0, right? Because it provides you both the setter and the theme and the set theme. So keep in mind, any function that just returns markup is a React component, right? So we're just basically creating a smaller React component inside of the theme provider and the theme consumer, which is reading that off of the context. So it's kind of an odd pattern, but that's how it works. Does that make sense? Now, it's weird to read this theme hook 0 like this, so we could actually make this even simpler if we just did this. So what did I do here? I destructured this, right? So now I'm pulling the theme out of the array. But you could leave it with the theme hook 0 as well. I'm fine with that. Make sense? So if we go over here now to the details page, so notice that they're on different pages now, but they're both dark blue backgrounds, right? And they're both reading from context. And if you go change that, so if I go into the app.js and say, yeah, you know, this shouldn't be dark blue anymore, this should be Peru. It's my favorite CSS name colored. That's the color of Peru. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what it is. But notice it updates the entire application. Make sense? Yeah, Mark?
How could we pass multiple hooks to the context?
At that point, you wouldn't want to use, you just give it an object, right? You wouldn't give it multiple hooks, you would give it just an object, right? So rather than here, and this is just a string right now, and probably what I would do is I would just say object, and I would have like, you know, button color, dark blue, and maybe like, I don't know, modal color. Do modals have colors? I don't know. And they're pink, because this is a well-designed application. Okay, and then now I would have this, and so I would come into the like details here, and it would be theme dot button color, right? So you'd use an object instead of just a string. But again, just remember that I can give anything to use context, right? So if I go back to app.js, instead of having theme hook be a hook here, I can actually just give it an object, and that object would have a bunch of stuff in it, right? So it doesn't have to be a hook. Hooks and context are not hooked together, right? They're totally separate concepts. I happen to be using them here together because they work together nicely.